Those are classified as hate words. So, yeah, it's a very big deal. Not something we joke about in a public setting. Some people joke about it privately, but. So, our last section is on solving. The graphs are functions, so they have equations, but we've been working on multiplying, dividing, adding, subtracting, reducing. None of those problems had equal signs. In 7.6, it's all about solving equations with equal signs. It's about figuring out what is x. So it's not simply reducing or adding. It's actually solving for x. So there's two levels of difficulty. The first one today is pretty straightforward proportions, and I find that you guys really remember this work from geometry. In geometry, you work a lot with similar figures. I just sketched this really quickly. First period, but if you were to say triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, that means you can set up all types of ratios. So I could do x over 5 and set it equal to 6 over 7, because if they're similar, they're proportionate. You set up ratios and proportions, and then I think you did this quite a bit in geometry. You would cross multiply, do x times 7 equals 6 times 5. If it was 28, I should make it 28, but it's not. This is actually just a fraction. But anyway, if you can remember that from geometry, that's pretty much what we're doing here to start chapter 7.6 out, proportions. So, and it does get more complicated. You will have to factor as you get to the longer questions, but they start out kind of basic, like these three. So I think you guys should just get into it. Cross multiply. Not every teacher calls it the butterfly method. I used to just draw arrows. 5 times 30, x times 10, and then there's some middle school in Manatee County that calls it the butterfly method, and I heard so many students come in with that I started saying it too. It's called a butterfly because you circle it diagonally, and it looks like wings. Let's see a thumbs up if you know this is referred to as the butterfly method. Yeah, just about everybody hears it that way, so we might as well stick with it. So this would be 150 equals 10x. Divide by 10. And 15 equals x. And the other two have fraction answers, so if you're not getting a simple reduction like that, that's fine. It's fraction answers. We'll go ahead and wait and see what you get. Go cross multiplication. Is there a glare? Does anybody want to complain about the glare? I can shut the blind. Yeah. Let's do it. Can you reach yours, Alex? Just turn them to the back wall. Can you reach your blinds and turn them to the back wall? You can't, can you? You're on the... Charlotte could probably reach it easier than you could. I'm almost done. I mean, this is all I'm doing. But I am showing a video, 2 videos. So might as well. See just how dark it gets. (32/27). And then as you work through, I've assigned 10 problems today. As you work through, you'll see right about halfway, things get more complicated. You'll need to distribute. This is, did I just mess my order up? I've been doing this way on the left. I've been doing this way first, which would be 2 times 26. It's okay if you circle the other sides first and write it. I'm going to be careful to use parentheses when I have to do 5 times that whole expression, because it will need to be distributed. 52 equals 5 plus 5x. Subtract. There we go. So this is, your assignment is 1 through 10. It'll be available online in a little while, but I'm going to show a short video. Every chapter, your textbook has interviewed a real mathematician or scientist, just to talk about what they're working on. And I don't show them as much as